What's going on, everybody? What is up? What's up, everybody over here on TikTok? Okay, we're about to be talking about Bad Boys LA. So if you'd like to be a part of the conversation, come on over to YouTube. The link is in the bio. Okay, so I want to come to chit chat with you guys real quick about the latest episode of Bad Boys LA because, girl, it was indeed a mess. Girl, it's gonna forever be a mess. Okay, I feel like I'm enjoying this more than I have enjoyed Jocelyn's show this past season. Okay, because that was just a mess and continuing to be. They did give us a little preview over there on Zeus about the reunion coming up. Now, I didn't think we was gonna get a reunion at all or anything, especially with the details surrounding the fights and stuff that happened. Okay, the abuse or whatever that went down, child. So I didn't think that we were going to be getting a reunion from them. But it looks like they're about to give us something. They're going to bring something to the people. So we'll check it out and see what they're giving, honey. Okay, but let me see who we got over here in the chat. What's up, Simply Trish? What's up, Stephanie, honey? What's going on? What's up, Laya King saying good afternoon, Jamie? Still trying to recover from this morning's coffee break, okay? Yes, did y'all enjoy the coffee break? Girl, I don't be having a whole lot to talk about, but I was like, I like coffee break. I may have to do some little coffee breaks in the morning or whatever. What's up? The world's greatest entertainer. What's going on? Simply Trish says, I was late for the Will Smith. So yeah, we need a part two. Hilarious. And I am planning on going live again this evening at some point. I do have to watch Candy and the Gang once we wrap up with this review. So I don't think the review is going to be very long, but at some point tonight, we will be going live. I told you guys yesterday when I did my Love and Marriage Huntsville review, and it was like a mashup review, right? So I told you guys that I am planning on doing a call-in, for you guys to call in and share your thoughts about Love and Marriage Huntsville, Candy and the Gang, all of that. So I think I'm going to add Will Smith and Chris to the topic list, okay? When I come back to you guys later on tonight, I think we're gonna add them to the list, and we all just gonna chit chat about it and hear you all's thoughts, okay? Who else we got over here? What's up, Brandy B? What's up, Krishan? What's going on? Hey, Sharice. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, guys. Haven't watched a Bad Boys LA yet, but love the recaps. Okay, perfect, Jazzy. Perfect. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Y'all know on last week's episode, Really B ended up fighting both of the white boys, okay? The two that think that they the baddest, okay? So he fought both of them, and Milan decided that he was going to take it upon himself to protect Dylan. I don't want Milan protecting Dylan no more because I feel like Dylan got so much mouth. He run with so much mouth and ain't about absolutely nothing that he talk about. So stop trying to protect him. Let him protect himself. And even when Milan protected him this episode, he gets in the confessional and say something real stupid. And we're going to talk about that. But because Milan did not like how Really B came at Dylan, he decided that he was going to fight Really B by throwing some water on him at first. And then Really B just started going with them hands. So Rail just started to hit on him. And they was going back and forth. I felt like Rail was really handling him until he fell. And he probably slipped and fell in that water or whatever, that liquor that Milan threw on him. But he was definitely handling Milan. One thing about Milan, and can't nobody tell me nothing, Milan don't know how to fight. What was it? I said he don't know how to fight. That's what I said, okay? Because he's doing Gaia. If you guys have watched Jocelyn's Cabaret, Gaia would do this thing where she'll get down low or whatever and try and grab somebody. That's what he does. He fights down here. And I don't know if that's his way of trying to protect his face, but he fights down there. And I hate to see it, okay? He did the same thing with Anthony, which was very weird because he didn't really swing on Anthony. He just kept pushing Anthony. And I was like, girl, scoot on over. Anyway, so Really B was over there talking about how he run the house, girl. While the security guard on him, he over there opening up his legs and I'm screaming, talking about he the one that run the house. And Anthony said, yeah, please, girl, you do not run this house, honey. We run this house. And I'm like, Anthony, bye. Now, I like you, Anthony, but I don't know if I like you as much this episode as I did last episode, okay? But baby, bye. Rail is in charge of the people at this point, okay? What else? So when they finished fighting, of course, well, they really didn't finish because when Rail was trying to go after him again, when he got up off the ground, you got Anthony pushing him to the front, but security pushing him to the back. And then next thing you know, we could see where he ended up getting loose and he runs around there ready to put them paws on Milan again. Child, it was just a mess. And then Carry On then got upset because he like, y'all need to tone all this SHI down. Tone it down real quick because somebody done got some alcohol on my motherfucking jacket. Meanwhile, Gutter in the confessional got me cackling. Talk about, honey, you over here acting like it's really a designer and it's not. It's giving Macy's. Like, okay, like you're really not that girl. Like, calm down. It's not that deep. Calm down. So I thought that was kind of funny. But Gutter also talking about people in there being ghetto. And I'm like, girl, what you thought this was going to be? What you thought y'all was going to get into? Okay, you knew this whole setup. Okay, that whatever Natalie over here managing is going to be ghetto, period. Okay, so really is upset because he didn't got his face all scratched up. So at this point, he's slick tired of fighting. Okay, and I'm like, well, really, what you thought was going to happen? I guess he thought people was going to throw blows, but unfortunately, Milan was over there clawing him. I said, but that's what happens when people don't know how to fight. They don't know how to make fists. Okay, so okay. Anyway, so Natalie says that Milan had Dylan's back over there telling Dylan, he had your back, he had your back, he had your back. Anthony said, didn't have your back. Okay, he just didn't want to get jumped or something like that, he said. And Natalie's like, no, he had your back. And then, of course, Gutter chimed in and said, no, he had your back or whatever like that. And then Dylan gets in the confessional and said, you know, Milan, I appreciate you for having my back or whatever, but I don't need you to hold my back like I can hold my own. I said, Milan, if you do not let him hold his back, please let him hold. If he can hold it, please let him hold it. Please let him hold it. Stop stepping in for him. Let him hold it. Girl, y'all know how I feel about Dylan right out the gate. No, ma'am. Anyway, so Gutter over there going off on nobody. Just going off for no reason. Just go. I'm like, what is going on with Gutter? Gutter over there just doing the most, just you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, because that's what I do, and I'm like, calm down, what's happening? I feel like Gutter may be a person that enjoys fighting and just wanted somebody to come at him so that he could start throwing them hands. He needed a reason, and nobody was really giving him a reason to fight because him being the smallest one out of everybody, he wants to really show people what he can do. Okay, so that's what he was giving. Meanwhile, Milan to me was kind of antagonizing him. So I'm saying, yeah, yeah, that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Pussy. I was like, not you calling him no, he said a pussy. Okay, a pie. Okay, that's what he said. So Gutter says, yeah, let's not, because you're giving 40. I said, I believe that. I believe that. While Milan trying to get to the people talking about he was 30, what? At one point, did somebody else called him out for being like 36 or something? Milan is a liar, period. Okay, he's a liar. So when Gutter said he was 40, I believe it. I believe Milan is 40. But we trying to hang out with the youngins, and that's okay. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because you do kind of look young, so I'm gonna give you that. But let's not. All right. What else is going on? So Natalie decided that she was gonna show them some of the comments from the fans. I said, ma'am, you're not gonna play me in America. Let's not acting like these people are fans when these were people that actually auditioned for the show. But because nobody really knows them for real, girl, they didn't make the cut. They was really explaining to y'all what they felt the definition of a bad boy is. That's what they was giving y'all, the definition of what a bad boy is. All right, while y'all over here, some of these are fans. I'm like, girl, stop. I don't believe that. But anyway, it was cute, I guess. So Gutter brings up people. Oh yeah. So once the video is over, Gutter's like, I mean, this was cool. This was cute. I respect the last girl. You know what I'm saying? They definitely broke down definitions of what a bad boy should be. And that's funny because I feel like a few people here not even giving us that. Here go Milan, messy dog face. Anyway, so Milan says, who you think it is? Who you think it is? You know, and so he calls out the two white people and calls out the two straight guys in there. Okay, so this led for more conversation to happen. Let me see. Did we get to this part? Let me see. Now, before, I ain't mentioned this part. So when Relly B finally came from out their room, he and Milan are good. They're good now, all of a sudden. And Milan's like, no, that's my BIT. I just didn't like the stuff that he did. So I just decided, you know what I'm saying, to run up. And I was like, okay, I guess I can't be too mad at that. I mean, I guess y'all fight. Y'all be back cool the next minute. I guess that's all right. But Relly B was ready for you, period. But if that's what y'all want to do, then I guess good luck. Yeah, so Gutter calls out the two whites and then also calls out Curtis, I believe it's his name, and Moolah. Right? Somebody they ain't really giving the energy of, I guess, what they felt a bad boy should be. So then Moolah says that, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here so y'all won't be out here trying to try us. I've already said it one time, but I feel the need that I need to say it again. And what I'm gonna let y'all know is that we straight And it's what he said is all cootie twat and no DICKs or something like that. He said so. He wanted to make sure people know that. He says if y'all try us, then y'all gonna get violated, and that's on God. So just understand, I'm giving y'all a heads up right out the gate. I kind of felt mixed on that, right? I kind of felt mixed on that particular situation. I felt like, I mean, you ain't got to be so rude, but at the same time, I felt like, nah, some people need to be reminded, because if I don't know if Kirian is gay or bi or anything, I think he just enjoys not telling people what the hell he got going on, right? And I just feel like the way that gutter was all up in his face like that. Now, granted, he could possibly want him, but what if that man is straight all the way and not bi or anything, and just doesn't want to talk on that because he feel like, let's not make that a topic, like that ain't even nothing to consult about. And then this, you see how she kind of like, I mean, how Gutter kind of like came up on him like that. Some people don't like that, and that's the thing. This man hasn't come out and told you whether he gay or straight or whatever, but it's the fact that Gutter Slick tried him in his room. So I feel like with Moolah and them, they have to make that clear, because even when they got on the bus and people started talking about, like, if you could smash somebody in here, who would it be? Who would it be? Of course, the straight guys don't want to be a part of that conversation. And then what did they do? They slid it in there by saying, you know, no disrespect, but anyway, what? You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like that. I mean, I do feel like they're gonna continue to push and try to see what they can do. So I do feel like, yeah, speak on it and let them know, like, ahead of time, like, we're not even on this, so don't even like try and play with us like that. Like, let's move on, okay? My issue came with them was when they tried to press on Kirian. I felt like that was my biggest issue. What else? Moolah approaches Kirian and he wants him to choose a side. Either you straight or you're gonna be gay. And I'm like, it don't even have to be either or. Like, why are you and who the hell are you to make such a deciding factor on what line he decides to stand on? Who the hell do you think you are for that to even be like, what? So I didn't like that. And who the hell are you to him for him to feel like he got to explain that to your ass? I didn't like that at all. So, yeah, Moolah approaches Kirian, wants to know if he's gay or whatever. Kirian says, you asking me twice actually comes off questionable. You asking me comes off more questionable than me giving a damn answer or not giving one. All right, so Moolah says that, I say, Moolah, why you pressing him? Kirian, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So then Moolah says he doesn't want to be around a person being sneaky. And I said, what you're not going to do is call a person being private a person being sneaky. Okay? That's not what that is. I don't know where the hell you tried to come up with something and make it make sense in your head, but it don't. And that's not right. That man is private about his sexuality. That's his business, even if he 100% straight. And he don't toe that line at all. Just like y'all could have been 100% straight and didn't have to say nothing. Your demeanor probably would have told it all, like, nah, dog, I'm cool. You know, you don't have to express that, but y'all chose to express that. And just because you chose to express what line of the pole you on or whatever, then that's on you. That's on you. What else? So Curtis, or what I think it's Curtis, okay. So when they started to go back and forth, y'all know Anthony started getting loud, trying to jump into the conversation. It seems like Anthony was giving me I'm waiting on something. I'm waiting on a gay or straight conversation to pop off so I can add in my 2 cents. I'm waiting for this and that. Y'all know Anthony is definitely with all of the mess, right? So Curtis is like, bro, can you chill? Because you've been doing a lot of talking this whole time and my man's is just trying to talk. Like, just let him talk. All right. So then Relly says, boom, I loved when Relly said this. Relly said he over there contradicting his brand, because you over there saying talk money and nothing else. But for some reason, you seem to be talking about this man's sexuality. I said, come on, Relly. Come on, Rel, let's talk about it, because that's exactly what's going on. Something that ain't even his business. Moolah decided to get all up in his face. Right? Because, you know, Kirian started getting fly and he was like, I'm about my money. I'm about my bag. All that bullshit y'all talking about. I don't give a fuck about neither one of y'all, to be honest. Okay. I don't give about who's straight in here. I don't give a damn about who not straight in here. Okay. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not here to be nobody judge. So leave me the hell alone. Okay. So because Moolah could not take the response from old boy, he decided that he was going to sucker punch him. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up getting into like a little heated thing. Now, what I also saw was when security grabbed up Kirion, and it's sad because when Kirion, did y'all see how Kirion got punched in the face? It's all kind of punches going on, ain't it? So when Kirion got punched in the face, I don't know if he was in shock, but girl, he was over there on the wall like this, like getting beat up for a second before he finally turned around and tried to get some action, right? So when security grabbed him up, he did go towards Curtis, right? He did fall on Curtis, let's be honest, he did. So Curtis was not lying about that part. However, Curtis, let's not act like you was really trying to like, because you also could have back too, like everybody else. Now, I'm sure this ain't the first time somebody done fell all on you when they was getting ready to fight. Okay, so cut it out. Right, you didn't have to push him. You chose to because you really was gonna be about that jumping action if nobody else would have said anything to you. Okay, you would have continued to go along. What else happened? Meanwhile, you got Gutter over there being upset. I guess because it's now becoming a situation of straights versus gays. So Gutter over there wrapping his hair up because he's about ready to get into it with somebody. But I feel like Gutter been ready to fight. I feel like Gutter has been ready to show people what it is that he can do, Punchinella. Okay, that's what I think he's been doing. So, you know, that's why he's keeping up all them antics. Okay, Milan. Now, when Curtis ended up getting pulled out to the side, everybody was like, why you over there trying to jump? Why you trying to jump? We ain't finna do that. We ain't about that jumping action, whatever. I feel like Curtis was a bit scared. You could see in his face that he really was calculating like, okay, bet how this gonna go down if I do gotta fight more than one of these dudes. Like, let me go ahead and be ready. And I know he wanted to take that hoodie off. Some part of me was like, I bet you he wanted to take that hoodie off, but he probably was thinking like, I ain't gonna take it out because if I take it out, they probably gonna F it up, mess it up, or whatever. So I'm sure he had a lot going on through his head, but he definitely made sure that he stayed behind the security people, right? Anthony, to me, was just doing a whole lot. He just was, but you know what? I guess I can't say that because if I compared how he acted to how Gutter acted, they was doing the same thing. But I guess Anthony was more so there engaged, like instigating with his, whereas Gutter was behind the scenes somewhere else, you know, going off and and doing all that other stuff, right? So I guess they probably were on the same level, right? What else? What else did I have? Milan tells Kirion, so Milan trying to sneak Curtis. That's what I was going to. So Milan ran over there like he about to, no, not about to. He ran over there and punched him. One thing about Milan, because y'all know Milan can't fight. One thing about him, he gonna sneak you the same way he did that shit to Rail. He turned around and then decided that he was gonna punch Curtis from behind or whatever. And then he did some slick ass shit that I didn't like. First of all, you jumped into the fight yourself because you're the one who want to be Captain Save-A-Gay or whatever you want to call yourself, right? When nobody put you in this position and nobody asked you to do it. So he gonna tell Kirion, and you the one standing right there. You standing right there. Okay, you right there next to him. So you really could have handled this on your own. I shouldn't have even had to jump into it. You never had to, baby. You never had to jump into it. No one sent for you. You chose to jump into it. Now, had that boy was able to catch you square up, he probably would have whooped your ass. As he told you, come here, Milan, because he couldn't get past the security. He was like, Milan, come here, come over here, like, come back, okay? That boy probably would have beat your ass for sure, okay? What else? I'm like, you the one who made that choice to run up and get involved in some shit that ain't had nothing to do with you, with your mystic. Anyway, so Anthony started running his mouth, acting like he trying to fight somebody, like, what's up? What's up? What you trying to do? What's up? I'm like, Anthony, you know you're not trying to fight for real. You're just trying to get everybody else hyped up to be with the BS. I see you, Anthony. It's entertaining, but I see you, baby, acting like you trying. What's up? What's up? What you trying? Y'all sitting up there talking about us being fags. I'm going to tell you right now, fags going to beat your ass every time. You come against us, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. What's up? I'm like, Anthony, you could have been hit somebody then if you really felt that way. But you wasn't going to do that. But anyway, so Natalie trying to talk to Milan and Anthony. Okay. Meanwhile, you got Gutter over there going off even more than what he had already been doing. So he really over there going off about beating people up. So I do this. I seen what everybody can do. I saw everybody boxing and ain't nobody out here better than me. And it's like, who said that? Who said they were? Who said that? No one said that. Who told you that? Who said they was better than you? There ain't nobody even talking to you. So Gutter just ready to show America how he fight. Okay, that's what it is. So I guess Gutter might be known for fighting or something like that, girl, and he can handle people that's bigger than him. So that's what it's given to me. I'm ready to show somebody how to fight and how I get down, even though I'm like the littlest person here. Okay, Gutter. So Natalie tried to calm everybody down and telling them it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They can ask questions. It's all right. It's okay for you to be heard and for them to be heard. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm like, go sit down, Natalie. Sit the hell down, okay? Because it's really not okay. It's not okay for somebody to be sitting up there forcing someone to express what side of the fence they're on or come out if that's something that they're into or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not okay. It's okay for them to say what they have to say, like, hey, I'm straight. Don't try me like that. If you run up, then, you know what I'm saying? Be prepared to get done up. Like, that's just where it is. I'm clear about that. I do feel like that's okay. But just because you've made a firm decision on where you stand, I don't feel like it's okay for them to press that onto somebody else, okay? So, yeah, no, it's not okay. I'm like, Natalie, what the fuck? Natalie got to a point that was very irritating because it's like, Natalie, you said about 3 hours ago, actually, in comparison to when the sun up versus now the sun being down, that you weren't going to be here long, that you just came to welcome them to the house. And now you're trying to make it seem like they're the ones making you overstay your welcome. Like, you just want to have more things to talk about. And we really don't even want to hear you or see you. Like, we know that you might have a heavy hand in producing the show and stuff, but since you want to talk about what fans want, the fans not really interested in seeing you, especially on every episode. So I know we hoping that you scale back a bit so we can focus on the bad boys and not the bad boys and Natalie. Okay? What else happened? Gutter upset, ready to fight, like I said, because even once she got everybody calmed down, he'll go Gutter getting fly. Now, Anthony was just cool, right? Anthony was just cool. When Milan was kind of cool, Anthony was cool. But when Gutter was like, I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck because we do this. And ain't nobody finna sit up here and make nobody feel no way about this and that. And I'm ready and I'm doing all this. And then that's when Anthony was like, yeah, so what's up? I said, see, Anthony, you doing this because you think somebody gonna have your back. You think so just because all y'all are a part of the same community, you think everybody finna fight? Baby, rarely sat down and said, baby, I'm not finna do shit. I'm finna sit right here because I'm not ready to do what it is I need to do today. Okay, I done whooped up on 3 of you already, so I'm not gonna get in no more fights, baby. This is on y'all. Y'all got it. So I feel like you thought everybody was gonna just jump in and fight for you. I guess, honey. Anyway, Kirion says that when she asked him, like, what is it that, like, you got something you want to add, what you want to say? He says that he just doing him because both sides are weird to me. Oh, girl, not him calling the gay side weird when they was the ones over there trying to take up for him, girl. Trying to protect this black man, honey. He said both of y'all up was weird to me, so I don't give about what neither one of y'all got going on, okay? I'm just really here for me, trying to get my bag and focus on what it is that I'm over here doing. Okay, honey. What else? So Moolah and Kirion start, having an exchange of words, and Moolah was then like, okay, then bet. So you trying to do round 2? Kirion said, baby, you didn't even get a round 1. Okay, what you mean trying to do a round 2? He was like, but we could go at it. And then Moolah said, okay, well then whenever you're ready, we can get it in anywhere. Like, what's up though? Like, what's up? I'm like, I feel like they probably gonna fight again. Kirion said he gonna be giving him hell all season. We gonna see how that's going to play out. Y'all know Curtis too cute to fight. So I don't believe Curtis is no fighter. Okay, I feel like Curtis is a little pretty boy that be trying to keep his face clean. Okay, so there's that. What else? A Moolah talking about it's no point in 2 grown men sitting up here arguing. And something else he said, and I'm like, so it's no point in 2 men. Oh, I think he said it's no point in 2 men sitting up here arguing. Like, if we're gonna do something, like, let's get to it. And I'm like, so it's no point in 2 men sitting up here arguing, but it's okay for 2 men, grown men, straight ass grown men, for that to sit up here and question another man about his sexuality. America, make it make sense, because I still have yet to do so. Okay, and that's all that pretty much happened on this episode. Okay, let me see what some of you guys are saying in the comments. Okay, in Aries is saying over here on TikTok, Curtis is just a weak BIT. Okay, And that's just that. I was giving him the pretty boy thing. But I mean, a lot of people do see pretty boys in that same fashion. Weak and scary, honey. Let me see what else you guys were saying over here. Let me scroll down some before I hop off this thing. Okay. Gutter was giving it a whole emotional meltdown, right? I was like, Gutter, are you okay? Where's this coming from? What is up? Okay. Quayshawn says, why is Natalie there? Or check camera time. See me, see me, see me. Natalie is doing too much for a creative director. Absolutely too much. Absolutely. Like, Natalie. She ain't gonna let nobody else's moment just be their moment. It's gonna have to be some of her moment, okay? What you said? Oh, and Aries says, Gutter was giving all my life. I had to fight. Child, that's what it was giving. But yeah, I want Natalie to move back. I want her to move back, okay? Quayshawn said it's giving me I'm straight, but he hit him because of his dad. But what's known don't need to be spoken. Actions speak. And there's that. And there's that. And then I just don't like that they sit up there talking about, I ain't got no issue with y'all. I ain't got no issue with y'all. Well, then exist, because right now it seems like y'all are trying to create an issue off of somebody else's sexuality. And then blatantly said, if you is gay, we ain't rocking with you. You on that side of the fence. Like, what? I thought you said you ain't had no problem. I thought you said that you were a confident man. Okay, I just feel like confident men don't operate like that. I feel like confident men operate with respect. Okay, respect for one's personal space and personal decisions. Plus, I understand he not wanting to tell his business if he doesn't know you. That's another thing. Okay. They need to just respect his decision to stay quiet. Why does it matter to them? Exactly. Why? Quayshawn talking about he think he's still in prison. He think he's still in prison because it don't. And then you know what else? I'm glad you said that. He think he's still in prison. Do you think you was going to be around prison, flexing on these men, asking these men like, what you is, you gay or straight, or you da. You weren't going to do that shit in prison, I'm sure. I am sure of that. So why is it that you get out here in the same type of prison atmosphere and want to sit up here and question this man? Baby, bye. Because it don't add up. Nobody questioned his time in the pen. He's so full of himself. Anthony, you talking about Anthony? Is Anthony full of himself, or you mean Moolah? Anthony is weak to me. Listen, Anthony was definitely giving too much. I'm starting to see him a little differently. Y'all know I really like Anthony from the first episode, but I'm starting to be like, thank you so much, S. Brian. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really like Rail though. Rail is my guy. I feel like, and y'all may feel differently because we're used to seeing him, come out the trunk, where the money reside, whatever. I feel like he's probably the most authentic out of all of them. But y'all let me know. It's the PTSD from prison for me. Curtis is Moolah boyfriend. The relationship where one is calm and the other one is ratchet child. Anthony's reaction was understandable, but he on that we die for this took it further, and Natalie didn't get that narrative. Okay. Why you say it left you confused? Anthony and Gutter were getting on my nerves this episode. Girl, they both was doing too much. I wanted to say I didn't get it, but I guess I got it. But still, nobody else was really doing all that. I can't. Somebody said everybody getting on my nerves. Hilarious. You would have thought he was arguing with someone how Gutter was acting. Right. Who was you arguing with? And then it was the veins popping in at the top of his head for me. Like, you really upset. Like, who pissed him off? Whew. All this on the first day, only a couple of hours passed. Right. what the show's supposed to be about, fighting, men in the house fighting, partying, fighting, and partying, maybe even a little bit of humping. We shall see, child. The action one are weird, but Milan made a good point. What do it matter? Oh, why does it matter? Yeah, that's true. Why does it matter? This the one that was what? This the one that was arguing with Kirk Franklin. I can see him giving Kirk hell. Um, you talking about Moolah, the one arguing with him, the one that punched him in his damn jaw? I don't think I saw the preview to the next episode. Who was the people that was fighting? Oh, yes, I did see the preview. So it looked like that's a great question, Dayante. So when I saw that, I was wondering, did they go to the party that the baby was at with the bowling alley fight and the boy getting dragged around? Because the first person that came to my head, I don't think it was them that was fighting. I think they could have been at the same spot as the baby now, maybe. But y'all let me know. I mean, it could have been a different fight with somebody that got dragged across. I had to go back and rewind it and pause it at certain points. And I'm like, okay, this dude is really light. At least he looked like he was light skinned or bright complected. Okay. So I mean, it was like 3 different people on the floor. I may have to do a comparison and contrasting of attire. But I feel like that could have been the baby situation. Gutter K is hilarious to me. When he hit that high note singing, nobody is effing with me. I laughed out loud. When I said confused, the movement of the show didn't make sense. Got you. They went from one topic to another. Got you. Okay. I think Gutter was feeling some way about them emphasizing straight and for messing with Kyrian because he saw how he was pushing up on him. Trying to protect his the hope to be boo. Kyrian must have gave Kurt real hell growing up. I don't know. Good question. That's exactly what I said, Jamie. It only could be the baby situation with Danny Lay brother. Yeah. That's probably exactly what it was. Exactly. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off in hopes of coming back to you guys with Candy and the Gangs review in a little bit, and then maybe later we can get into some other content. All right, guys. Well, I thank you all so much for joining. Okay, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. If you're not already subscribed, you can go ahead and do that as well. Okay, that's all I got, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.